I just want to say, Kevin, very professional. Like, the camera loves you. Andrew, what the was that?
Hey everyone, this is Kevin Rescigno, RDMS, coming at you with a Hank Sauce review, joined by Andrew, hosted by Andrew, the man with the plan, the guy with the eye. He's here to give you some ideas on what we're going to be doing with all these sauces here.
Yes, and I have no letters after my name. That's actually why we brought Kevin along today, because he is a registered dietitian. He's also a professional chef. So we're going to be slapping some of these flavors onto some chicken wings that we are actually in the middle of prepping right now. But yeah, Hank Sauce. They've been around for about 10 years. They are based in Sea Isle City, New Jersey. They've got a wide variety of flavors, as you can see. These four here in front of me are the core four flavors, and they are urban fused, also known as the OG, the original flavor, cilantro, camouflage, and Hank's Heat. Now these four are all cayenne pepper based. Moving on from the cayenne pepper base, we have the specialty flavors, Witch's Brew. This is the cilantro base with a little bit of jalapeno kick to it. Do you work a lot with jalapeno peppers?
Last night, made a cheesesteak with jalapenos. Okay. Delicious. Pepper jack cheese, some mushrooms, some onions, some peps. Delicious.
This guy always sends me his food Snapchats, and every single time they make me so hungry.
I'm trying. It's torture.
It really is. Next, we're going into the Linger. And what I love about this one also has Italian long hot peppers.
Italian, eh?
Yes, Italian long hot peppers.
We know what's going on.
We get it. His name ends in a vowel. And then moving on from the Italian long hots, we've got the Skedaddle sauce. And it's spelled like the daddle pepper. I think this is one of their newer sauces, but I've never really tried the daddle pepper.
I haven't either. Anything. Just hearing the name, I'm afraid.
You're afraid?
Yeah,
because it's like, get out of here.
Yeah, I gotta run.
Run for your lives. After the specialty flavors, now we're moving into habanero territory. We've got honey habanero, so this should be a little sweet. I'm actually really excited to try this one. I'm also really excited for Iceman. This is habanero based, but it also has garlic as well as whiskey.
Got a little boozed up.
Yeah, a little boozed up.
Nightcap. Finish off everything. Usually use an alcohol to deglaze. So that would be a pan you've been cooking something in. You put some red wine, deglaze the pan, bam, wonderful sauce. You could use stock too. So I'm thinking they used whiskey to deglaze whatever they were doing.
Okay.
Burn off the alcohol part of it, but still retain the flavor. Add more flavor because you're getting that fond off the plate or whatever you're cooking with.
Right.
And it's just, I'm excited. It's the odd one out. It's the only color that's not somewhat red.
Yeah, that's what I really like about that.
It's going to be easy to tell it apart, not just because of how hot it's probably going to be, but because of the color.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Me too. And then last but not least, we have a mystery batch flavor. This one's called Final Harvest, and I don't necessarily think it belongs at the end here in terms of heat, but since it's like a mystery one, I just put it at the end. The ingredients on this one are like a fresh pepper blend, garlic, pineapple, and cilantro. I love pineapple.
I wouldn't put it on pizza, but I am excited to eat it. Yeah, another one.
Yeah, see,
1 point for Kevin, 0 points for Andrew.
I'm outnumbered here. I love Hawaiian pizza. So if you're with me, drop a comment down below.
Expect no comment.
I know. So we're gonna get ready. We're finishing the first batch up of wings in the oven, and then we're gonna sauce them up, and we'll come back for the taste test.
We have the oven at 425. We put them in there for 40 minutes. Right now, 20-minute mark. We're going to be flipping them over. We got Hannah here doing a lovely flipping job.
I'm a professional.
If you want to pop those back in the oven.
That's a little dangerous. Okay. I'm going to let the professional
try this
that
out.
One.
And these are going to go back in there. What you want with chicken is that the juices run clear. And for it to be crispy. We're going to be putting sauce on them. So obviously they can get a little soggy. We don't want that. We want crispy. That's why we're going to be waiting until they're golden brown and delicious. Check back soon.
Down the hall.
Oh, sick. Oh. Okay.
Oh, he's dancing.
I was dancing. I was going with the beat. Now we're gonna get ready for the wedding.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Since we're gonna be doing our sauces, to make it as uniform as possible, we'll be using this 1/8 cup for each of our sauces to toss into these wings. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna show you a little sauce bending, as they call it in the industry.
All right.
They call me Ang.
Ang, the sauce bender.
Oh, of course. We're gonna pour that. All right. We're gonna set that aside, and we're gonna do a little toss. You know, a little I left the big bowl for you, but we'll just toss it. Okay. You know, like a saute pan.
All right. All right.
All right. You want to do that with
You
cheese?
gave her the big bowl so she didn't make a mess.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of
That's
sense.
fair.
I also go to school for dietetics. If you need help calculating your macros, hit me up.
And where can they find you, Anna?
You can go on my Instagram. What's my Instagram?
That's-
At @HannahMarie_future RD. You can also find me on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. I think that's it.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
All right.
Here you go.
Here we go. Oh, this smells nice. So now I'm gonna be a chef here. Ooh, look at that. Well, I've been in culinary school for about 3 hours. I think I'm getting a scholarship for next
I
semester.
think you got all the sauce out of the thing.
Ooh, look at this. Look at this swivel. It's like they're in a race.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
Our stomachs.
Our stomachs are gonna win. All right, let's take this back over to the table and try these wings out.
Kevin's probably going to be much better at this than I am, but we'll see.
We'll see whose tongue burns first.
We'll see. Cheers. Wing cheers.
Wing cheers. Already hot.
But it's not overbearingly hot.
Right.
Um,
It like little tingles. I'd have to say, when you think of a conventional wing, when you think of that like buffalo sauce, I'd say this would be in there. It's like not too overbearing, but it's like it's a hot wing. It's
Yeah.
not a barbecue wing. You're not questioning it. You're not like, what am I eating?
Yeah.
What am I putting in my mouth? You're
that's
like,
definitely hot sauce.
this is hot sauce. So the second wing.
The next one is the cilantro. I've heard tell certain people taste soap when they taste cilantro.
That is, yeah.
Are you one of those people?
I am not.
You're not?
Thankfully. Thankfully, I can enjoy cilantro.
I didn't think I was, and then the other day I got something with cilantro on it, and I smelled soap.
Uh-oh.
But it didn't stop me from enjoying the food, so
Okay.
is that weird?
Oh, interesting.
Do
So-
I like soapy food?
Yeah, maybe as a kid you were cursing
Maybe I
up a
just-
storm, you know,
Yeah.
you're just getting flashbacks and you're like, those were the good times.
Alright, ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Now they have gone cold. The
Mhm.
wings are now not warm. However, it's more up front. I'm definitely getting a little more hot sauce.
Yeah?
Getting a little more heat. I'm feeling it in the throat.
I do taste a little cilantro. Like I can taste a little extra flavor profile of it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Go on.
that's really it.
Yeah. It is a step above.
Well,
Well,
we're gonna go back into the kitchen and hit you with camouflage and Hank's heat.
All right.
Here's Hannah's review.
All right, this is the acid reflux edition. I can only have a slight dabble.
So So there's all the sauce that Kevin poured on
This
the plate.
this is the herb infused, which I do put on eggs and pork, and I love it.
It is great on pork.
I love hot sauce, but
Hot sauce doesn't.
hot sauce does not love me. But
right.
we're gonna try a wing. Here we go.
That sounded really crispy.
It made me happy.
Yeah, that's. Am I allowed to curse?
Yeah.
I was gonna say good AF. Delicious.
We are gonna dig in.
All right, camo cheers.
I
Didn't
can't
it
see
coming.
the way. Haha. Went for the same joke. I gotta say, it's better warm.
Yeah, much better. Where the herb infused, like is like a traditional hot sauce. This a little bit more kick, but it's also a little sweeter.
I'm glad you said that. I was feeling that out too. This one came in afterwards. Like, I swallowed it. I thought, oh, everything's fine and dandy, and then it punched me in the face. I started to cry a little, and then I got over it because we're professionals.
Right.
You guys do your own stunts here.
We do.
I
Nope.
broke my leg last week. Am I supposed to get workers' comp?
Wait, what? You ordered these sauces online. How did you break your leg?
It smells hot.
Right out the gate.
Right out the gate.
Right out the gate, and it almost feels like a dry heat too. Like,
You're in the middle of Nevada.
right,
Yeah.
it's the middle of the country. My throat is like just completely dry, which is weird because my mouth is salivating from the
Profusely.
hot sauce
Sweating on
right
the
now.
inside.
Yes, it's pretty ridiculous. I don't know what your takeaway with this
Yeah,
is.
so very similar. The heat came in second half. First half pounded through the wing. I was like, this wasn't that bad. And now it's sinking into the tongue. It's really like, it's hot, It wasn't lying. I can say that much.
Hank definitely brought the heat for this one. Distinct jalapeno flavor.
Hot. I breathed in through down my nose, and it just hurt.
Yeah. If you like traditional like Mexican food
Yes,
or
yes.
anything with jalapenos, like this is definitely the sauce for you. I do get the cilantro. It doesn't taste like soap. It's a little sweeter, but you still get that kick.
There's definitely something new. Something new happened.
Yeah, I think the second bite is worse than the first. What cilantro?
Because that comes first. Like, you're hit with a wave of sweetness.
Yeah.
You're like, this is a good sauce. This is gonna be easy.
What I really like about Hank sauce, like they market it as a sauce for people who like hot sauce but don't like to be killed with the
Right.
heat. There's a perfect blend in all of these so far of like flavor and heat.
Yeah.
Next, we have the Linger. What I didn't notice was how light this sauce is compared to the other sauces.
I could see it because it's green. Long hots are normally a green color.
Okay.
I can see that changing up not only the flavor, but the color. I'm excited to try it, and we're gonna eat it right now.
Let's do it.
It's good. It's a. I don't want to speak too fast because these are known to come back and bite me, and it kind of is right now too. As I talk,
I could hear that.
as I talk, the spice is starting to settle in. What do you think? What are your thoughts right now? While I go back for another one.
The first word that came to mind was smoky, but I don't know if that's like attributed to the sauce or like the crispiness from the wing.
I feel it on my lips.
Okay.
And that might be the combination of 5 other sauces already. But it is lingering.
Okay.
I do have to say, held through on the promise. It's not the same spice, though. I have
No,
to
it's
say,
not.
it seems almost milder than the first sauce we had. Other than the first little, like, gotcha. It's kind of leveled out. I'm worried about the last 4.
Yeah. Now we're getting into Scoville.
Scoville
City.
Station. We're just, pulling the train up. Choo choo. We got 2 tickets aboard. We got
Yeah.
the gold tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Scoville rating is high.
They didn't even bother giving it a number. It was just like,
I'm gonna keep dropping
You're
this.
effed.
I'm nervous. I'm like dropping this wing over here. I don't know if you've seen it. That was the second time I did it. I wanna.
I'm
get the
worried
sauce.
because like, yeah, the sauce is like really. I don't
It's
know if
in
you guys
those
can see
ridges.
that, but it's in the wing there. So
It is the wing.
here we go.
Yeah.
Unique flavor.
Pretty good. I might need more sauce on this. I feel like third time's dropping it.
This one's starting to kick in more than the linger. I'm starting to feel this one on the tongue.
It hurts when I swallow. It officially hurts when I swallow. Feeling it because I'm feeling it.
Yeah, this one's the hottest so far.
With the other ones, you know, I thought I could do it without water. This is the first one where I'm actually, it stings.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a water break after this. I'm excited.
Yeah. Coolest cap, I'd have to say.
Yeah, I like the all of the labeling and the marketing, even like down to the little legends on the side of the bottles. These guys do a great job. I can see Kevin's deep in Flavor Town.
Oh my god. I have to put this one down. I have to put it down. It's hot.
Yes, it is. Wow. Oh, you definitely get the honey, but then the habanero quickly follows.
A tear is coming down my face. Coming down the left side. Do you see it? Do you see it?
Oh wait,
I
yeah, I
don't wanna
saw.
touch
Okay,
it.
I saw it.
That's hot.
That is hot.
Ah.
But I'm gonna brave another bite.
There is a tear coming down my eye. Ow. Ow.
You know, I didn't mean to put that wing down, but I think I might have to. Ooh.
It was good
Oh, it is great.
when I had it.
The after effects.
This is what I was missing from the other ones. I thought the other ones were gonna be like kicking my butt the whole time. This is where it changes. We got into a different division.
Yeah, this is like
Pro sports.
yow.
Yeah.
I can't even talk anymore.
My tongue hurts, but at first it was really just a big punch.
Yeah, it definitely.
Big old punch to the
It definitely
face.
punches.
Odds that this is gonna taste cool and refreshing. Over under.
See, the whiskey might help with that,
Right. I'm gonna.
but it's got the
smell it.
garlic.
It's a nice change.
Okay.
A nice change to smell something.
Yeah, I do really.
Something different.
His central nervous system isn't working anymore.
It's
with all
offline.
this
It's gone
spice.
offline.
I do. Mine is too.
Yeah.
You definitely smell the garlic right away. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's much lighter than the other wings too.
That is actually refreshing at first.
At first.
Are you not getting that?
Oh, I'm getting it.
Maybe I need to take a bite with more sauce.
Oh no!
It's bad. Oh no. Oh no. You were at first, and then I swallowed it. I was like, uh-oh. It kicked.
Wait, the table's going up. Come on, Kev.
No.
We got one more after this, man.
This one's so hot. In like
But it's
the most random way. Like I took a bite of it. I was like, oh okay, this is fine. And then it just hits and my tongue's all we're to the kinda section. Where you're just like soaking back up all the saliva because your body doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah.
It's a response.
Oh.
I'm in fight or flight mode. I got
I'm
skedaddle.
I'm wondering if I should call production over here.
I was listening to Kevin over here like I'm in a battlefield. My heart's gonna stop. What am I at? 85? That's more than resting.
Guys, I mean, I don't know about you, but I think we have to pause a little bit. My lips and tongue are literally numb.
I have to take a time out. I'd have to say, each of these is something different. They bring something different to the table. That last one really brought the pain. And my tongue is numb, unlike it's ever been numb before.
You know what?
So for the experience, yeah. Yeah. Put that Iceman. Think it's going to be cold.
You know
Look
what?
at you.
You
Don't
know what
trick
you literally just reminded me of too? Like, I think they named this after like one of their friends. But right now, all I'm thinking of
It's pain.
all I'm thinking of is Chuck Iceman Liddell from the UFC. That sauce packs a roundhouse kick to the face like Chuck Iceman Liddell.
Iceman.
I'm crying.
Yeah. That one, Honey Habanero was like the
That was-
first
I feel
first part.
It was like the first way. It was like the Avengers battling Thanos in
Okay.
Endgame before
Right.
Thanos was just like, nah, let me summon all my forces.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm standing alone facing Thanos's legions.
I think the roller coaster, I peaked, and now I'm coming down. King the Ka, went to the top, saw the sunset, was thinking, I might die here, and then I came down, I'm down on the ride, I thought, wow, what an experience that was, my head's lightheaded. I hope they got a good picture of me going down, because that hurt.
That was brutal, man.
But I feel like I'm ready for the last one.
I still can't feel my tongue.
Well, that's how you're gonna get through it.
I guess.
But to be honest, want to taste the mystery. Want to taste the pineapple. I think
Yeah.
the pineapple might bring some relief.
Is there any leftover pineapple in the bowl? Or maybe we should just. Can I get a little extra?
You want some?
Because I'm looking and like, all I see is wing right here.
I'll do that too. If you. Hopefully that picks it up.
We'll get a little extra on there. Last one of the ride. Let's dive in.
Choo choo.
Pouring the extra on was definitely a good call. First thing that hits you is the fruit.
It's great. Yeah.
Say it ain't so, Kev.
No, it was a little. It was a little bit,
A little bit.
but it didn't. It lasted. That was good. It's good. It just hurts. Right? Pineapple.
Yeah.
A fruit. Something I can get behind. I'm like, that's nutritionally sound. So, get that vitamin C, eat your pineapple.
This one to me, I feel like is the most mild. I'm not getting a lot of spice.
More just pineapple?
Then again, my tongue could still be receiving like a
Could
ton
still
of
be
spinning
me.
back kicks from Chuck Liddell.
You think it's more mild than the earth?
Honestly?
Yeah, there's not a lot of kick. It's really sweet. I feel like that's a great summertime sauce.
Would you put this on a pizza?
I mean, I would put pineapple on
Right,
pizza.
that's what I'm saying.
So-
Is this caliber of a pineapple pizza?
I'd try it. I would try it. I would
Try it.
absolutely try it.
Man, is that a little teaser? Maybe some
Hank
pizza with
sauce.
this?
Hank sauce part 2. Do we try it on pizza?
Question mark? Ooh. What's to come?
Only you guys can tell us. So if you really like this video, hit us up in the comments.
Yeah.
Like, share, review, subscribe, all that good stuff.
And one last thing before we go. You were like, oh, this feels a little heavy.
Yeah.
Almost as if there was another sauce in it.
What?
Question mark? What's this box of? It's got hot sauce in it, and I'm gonna let you open that. And we're gonna try it. He opened up the box. What's in there? So we did try Iceman.
Oh, God.
I would say that was the hottest sauce I've ever had till now.
Wait, have you had this before?
I've not had this before.
Okay.
It's gonna be a first, I think, for both of us.
Probably. So this is.
Oh, does it come with a sticker?
It comes with a sticker. Here you go.
Hell yeah.
First We Feast presents Hot Ones.
Mhm.
The Last Dab. XXX. Just by the label, I'm terrified. I am going to read the label for you. Heat level, 10 out of 10. Caution! The hottest sauce on Hot Ones cranks the spice levels even higher with this special XXX rated version of the Last Dab. 3 distinct strains of Smokin' Ed Curry's most infamous chili: Pepper X, Chocolate Pepper X, and Peach Pepper X, combined to smoke out celebrity guests and fans alike.
For those unaware, there is a show on YouTube already called Hot Ones. They do almost like what we just did, but they finish it with this hot sauce. They work up all the Scovilles, and they get to here.
I'm terrified.
Let's do a final wing. It has a good smell.
Okay.
Like, it didn't sting.
Wow. No,
Right.
it doesn't. I definitely I can tell that there's peach. I can smell the peach.
I was
I
gonna
can
say
also
I smelled the chocolate.
I can kind of smell
I
it.
don't
It
know
looks
if we're gonna
it
taste
looks
it.
thick.
It
It looks very thick.
It's got a couple C's behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'll let the professional do this.
So that's a lot. That's
Well, it would only be fair to do the same to me. So
the SpongeBob. It's laughing at him because it's so spicy.
do we like rub it in?
Nah.
No, just take the bite.
Just take the bite.
All right. So this is
the last wing.
the Last
The
Dab.
true last.
The Last
wing.
Dab Triple X.
Cheers. Just gonna bite down.
Oh God.
Well, thanks for joining us on this episode. Thank you if you stuck around till the end. I'm really happy to have you here. And don't try this at home. Just eat regular wings. Just have a nice day. Have some milk. I'll do it for us.
My throat's on fire. It burns. The way I had to bite down on the wing, it completely surpassed the tongue and is just hitting me in the throat. My eyes are watering. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
I wish that was on camera.
Wait, you stopped it?
No, it's on
Oh, okay.
But he just died over there.
Yeah, my throat is literally seizing. Definitely check out Hank Sauce. They have a restaurant in Sea Isle City, New Jersey. Check them out online, hanksauce.com. You can get all their sauce flavors. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you're crying. You are crying.
Yep. Go ahead now.
Wow. I don't know how much longer I can talk.
I got a plain one, but think it would help.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for having me.
I'm Andrew. That was Kevin.
Hey.
And Hannah's been helping us out in the kitchen and behind the camera. We'll see you guys, hopefully, next time.
If I don't die.